Hello tutors! Welcome to my channel! So for today, our team will share to you about the definition, nature, function, and history of accounting! Video, let's get on to the video. So let's get on to the video! Accounting, according to Accounting Standards Council, is a service activity. Its function is to provide quantitative information, primarily financial in nature, about economic entities that is intended to be useful in making economic decisions. American Institute of Certified Public Accountants also defined accounting as the art of recording, classifying, and summarizing in a significant manner and in terms of money transactions and events which are in part at least of financial in character and they're interpreting the results thereof. The natures of accounting are: accounting is a service activity, accounting is a process, accounting is both an art and a discipline, accounting is means and not an end, accounting deals with financial information and transactions, and lastly, accounting is an information system. First, accounting is a service activity. It provides assistance to the decision makers by providing them financial reports that will guide them in coming up sound decisions.
The accountant provides the financial reports of the company to the owners that will guide them to come up with a sound decision that can help improve the business.
Second, accounting is a process. A process refers to the method of performing any specific job step by step according to the objectives or target.
Process means a series of actions that produce something that leads to a particular result, so thus with accounting, that it has its specific steps to follow to perform the job correctly according to the plans and goal.
The third one, accounting is both an art and a discipline. The word art refers to the way of performing something. It is a behavioral knowledge involving creativity and skill that help us to attain some specific objectives.
When we say art, it is created with skill that is beautiful, that expresses ideas, and also discipline is control that is gained by requiring that rules or orders be obeyed. When we combine both, results as the creative skill with behavioral knowledge that may help us to achieve some specific objectives.
The fourth one, accounting is means and not an end. Accounting is a tool to achieve specific objectives. It is not the objective itself.
Not all of us know that accounting is not the objective itself, but it is the tool to achieve specific objectives. It means that accounting is just only a mean that will bring you to attain the plan and not an end because it is not our target.
The fifth one, accounting deals with financial informations and transactions. From start to the end, at every stage, accounting deals with financial information only.
As we all know, accounting only deals with financial transactions and informations. In short, that will give us money. Money, money, money. It does not deal with non-profitable or non-monetary matter.
The last one, accounting is an information system. It is recognized and characterized as a storehouse of information.
This states that accounting as a service function It stores, collects, processes, and communicates financial information of any entity.
Accounting is the language of business. It means that accounting is the medium by which business information is communicated to business owners and stakeholders. The four main functions of accounting are: first, keeping systematic records of business transactions. Second, protecting properties of the business. Third, communicating results to various parties in or connected with the business. Fourth, meeting legal requirements.
The first main function is keeping systematic record of business transactions. Recording transactions does not only involve entering transactions in the accounting books. The record should be systematic enough to enable easy understanding of readers. No matter how comprehensive the records are, if they are not produced systematically, then they provide little to no value. The second main function is protecting properties of the business. The accounting records serve as the evidence that properties of a business do exist or how much of a particular resource does a company have. The accounting system helps in preventing employee fraud and misappropriation of company resources. The third main function is communicating results to various parties in or connected with the business. The accounting reports produced at the end of each period are not only used by external parties, but also by the management in their decision-making function. Communication of the results of operations of a company is essential for all concerned parties to enable them to take well-informed decisions.
Accounting is as old as civilization at itself. It has evolved in response to various social and economic needs of men. Accounting started as a simple recording of repetitive exchanges. The history of accounting is often seen as indistinguishable from the history of finance and business. The following are the evolution of accounting. Cradle of civilization, 14th century, the French Revolution, the Industrial Revolution, 19th century, the present, the earliest forms of accounting, and the last one is the Renaissance and the birth of modern accounting.
Cradle of civilization around 3600 BC. Record keeping was already common in Mesopotamia, China, and India to Central and South America. Clay tablet is the oldest evidence of this practice. 14th century. Double entry bookkeeping. It is the most important event in accounting history by Luca Pacioli, the father of accounting in Italy. The Italians of the 14th to 16th centuries were the first to use Arabic numerals rather than Roman numerals for tracking business accounts. Pacioli wrote Summa di Arithmetica, the first book published that contained a detailed chapter on double entry bookkeeping. French Revolution, 1700s. During this period, the thorough study of accounting and development of accounting theory began. The Industrial Revolution, 1760 to 1830. Mass production and the great importance of fixed assets were given attention during this period. 19th century. The beginnings of modern accounting in Europe and America. The modern formal accounting profession emerged in Scotland in 1854. The present. The development of modern accounting standards and commerce. The accounting profession in the 20th century developed around state requirements for financial statement audits. The trend now for accounting professionals is to observe one single set of global accounting standards in order to have greater transparency and comparability of financial data across borders. The earliest forms of accounting. The idea of acquiring possessions had evolved into the concept of amassing wealth, which allowed those who had more to gain control or power over those who had less. The earliest forms of accounting were introduced in the lands of Mesopotamia, Babylonia, and Egypt. The Renaissance and the birth of modern accounting. In the 14th century, after the fall of the Roman Empire, led by Frater Luca Bartolome Pacioli, developed the foundation of modern accounting. There are three guidelines of Pacioli's book, namely the daybook, journal, and the ledger. Pacioli's cycle of recording and monitoring ended with a trial balance.
So, tutors, this concludes our video for today. So please like, subscribe, and share this video to your friends. Annyeong! Guys,